Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, where I share with you the best tips and tricks on how to achieve financial freedom and live your dream life. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos. In today's video, I'm going to show you a simple but powerful trick that can help you become a millionaire faster than you think. It's called compound interest, and it's the secret weapon of the rich and successful. If you want to learn how to use it to your advantage, keep watching until the end. But before we get into that, let me ask you a question. Would you rather have $1 million right now, or one penny that doubles in value every day for 31 days? Think about it for a moment and leave your answer in the comments below. I'll reveal the correct answer later in this video, and trust me, you'll be surprised by the result. Body. So, what is compound interest and how does it work? Compound interest is the interest that you earn on your initial investment plus the interest that you earn on the interest. In other words, it's when your money makes more money for you without you having to do anything. Let me give you an example. Let's say you invest $10,000 in a savings account that pays 10% interest per year. After 1 year, you'll have $11,000 in your account. That's $10,000 of your original investment plus $1,000 of interest. Now, let's say you leave that money in the account for another year. How much will you have then? You might think that you'll have $12,000, but that's not correct. You'll actually have $12,100. That's because you'll earn 10% interest not only on your original $10,000, but also on the $1,000 of interest that you earned in the first year. That's an extra $100 of interest that you get for free. That's compound interest in action. Now, imagine if you keep doing this for 10 years. How much will you have then? You'll have $25,937. That's more than double your initial investment. And if you keep doing this for 20 years? You'll have $67,275. That's almost 7 times your initial investment. And if you keep doing this for 30 years? You'll have a whopping $174,494. That's more than 17 times your initial investment. As you can see, compound interest can make a huge difference in your wealth over time. The longer you let your money grow, the faster it grows. That's why Albert Einstein famously called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world, and the most powerful force in the universe. He also said that, "He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it." Key point. So, how can you use compound interest to become a millionaire? Well, there are 3 key factors that determine how much money you can make with compound interest: the amount of money you invest, the rate of return you earn, and the time period you invest for. Let's look at each of these factors in more detail. The first factor is the amount of money you invest. This is also known as the principal or the starting amount. The more money you invest, the more money you can make with compound interest. For example, if you invest $100 at 10% interest per year for 30 years, you'll end up with $1,745. But if you invest $1,000 at the same rate and time period, you'll end up with $17,449. That's 10 times more. However, don't let this discourage you if you don't have a lot of money to invest right now. You can still become a millionaire with compound interest by starting small and increasing your investment over time. For example, if you start with $100 and add $100 every month at 10% interest per year for 30 years, you'll end up with $226,049. That's not bad at all. The second factor is the rate of return you earn. This is also known as the interest rate or the growth rate. The higher the rate of return you earn, the more money you can make with compound interest. For example, if you invest $10,000 at 5% interest per year for 30 years, you'll end up with $43,219. But if you invest $10,000 at 10% interest per year for 30 years, you'll end up with $174,494. That's 4 times more. However, don't let this tempt you to chase unrealistic or risky returns. You can still become a millionaire with compound interest by earning a reasonable and consistent return over time. For example, if you invest $10,000 at 8% interest per year for 30 years, you'll end up with $100,627. That's a decent return that you can achieve by investing in a diversified portfolio of stocks, bonds, and other assets. The third factor is the time period you invest for. This is also known as the compounding period or the duration. The longer the time period you invest for, the more money you can make with compound interest. For example, if you invest $10,000 at 10% interest per year for 10 years, you'll end up with $25,937. But if you invest $10,000 at 10% interest per year for 20 years, you'll end up with $67,275. That's almost 3 times more. However, don't let this make you procrastinate or delay your investment. You can still become a millionaire with compound interest by starting as early as possible and letting your money grow for as long as possible. For example, if you invest $10,000 at 10% interest per year for 40 years, you'll end up with $452,592. That's more than 4 times more than if you invest for 30 years. So, now that you know the 3 key factors that affect compound interest, let's see how you can use them to become a millionaire. Let's say you want to become a millionaire by the time you retire at age 65. How much money do you need to invest every month, at what rate of return, and for how long? Well, let's assume that you're 25 years old right now and that you can earn an average of 8% interest per year on your investments. How much money do you need to invest every month to reach $1 million by age 65? The answer is $286. That's right. If you invest $286 every month at 8% interest per year for 40 years, you'll end up with $1,003,225 by age 65. That's not too bad, right? That's less than $10 a day. That's like skipping one Starbucks coffee or one Netflix subscription every day. Of course, if you can invest more than $286 every month, or earn more than 8% interest per year, or start earlier than age 25, you'll reach $1 million even faster. But the point is that becoming a millionaire with compound interest is not impossible or unrealistic. It's actually quite achievable and realistic if you follow this simple trick. So, these are the basics of compound interest and how you can use it to grow your wealth and achieve financial freedom. Remember, compound interest is the secret weapon that can transform you from casual to classy in no time. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful and valuable. If you did, please hit the like button, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay smart, stay savvy, and stay wealthy.